I would like you to look at your tool tray, and you can see the ultrasound probe on the left. And right next to the ultrasound probe is the smaller probe. If you could pick that up, that's a camera controller. Point that at the anatomical block and press the button, and you'll see the anatomy from the perspective of the probe. Outstanding. Okay, and then let's say your patient's a lot bigger. You can use your ultrasound probe on there. Just put it on and yep. There you go. Put a little bit more pressure. There you go. And now you can see your ultrasound image over here. And if I wanted to give you, here's a full screen. That's typically what you would see. So what you can see is a spinous process. And now you just fell off one of the other spinous processes. And you can see, yeah, there's the tip of another one. So you can use your ultrasound probe, provided that you are holding the probe perfectly upright. Okay, so right now.
Can you point him to the cognitive aid on the bottom?
Yes, that's what I'm going to do right now. Down here, there is there's a cognitive aid that shows the orientation of the probe. So right over here, you see how you've got the dot on the probe? That's kind of like your finger dot. And over here, you've got it on the other side. So that means your probe is at 3 o'clock. So yeah, there you go. Now it matches.
So you see that ridge on the ultrasound probe, yeah, on the physical probe, yeah, that where your thumb is at.
Yes.
So that's the dot on the clock, and we call that 9 o'clock now. So according to this, your probe is at 9 o'clock.
Yes. Shall I put it to 3 or 9?
9.
All right.
And the reason you put it at 9, if you look at the ultrasound image, do you see there's a dot on the ultrasound image? Can you point to that, Dave, with your cursor?
Yeah, I know.
So that dot now corresponds to the dot on your probe, and your probe is at 9 o'clock because the ridge is also to the left.
So now you're centered on the spinous process. Okay. So now what I would like you to do is, with your probe perfectly upright, see how you've got your probe perfectly upright in your cognitive aid? No, go back to 9 o'clock. And that green dot is right in the center of the circle. So when it's right in the center of the circle, it's perpendicular to the skin. And anything that you mark on the skin is going to be straight down. What you see in the ultrasound image is going to be straight down from what you mark in the skin. So now you've got, so slide your probe down while keeping it perpendicular. And right there, it fell off. You can see in the ultrasound image that your lamina fell off. You can keep going. You can keep sliding down. And watch your ultrasound image, and right there it fell off.
Yeah.
So, okay. So actually, I'm going to play this video right here. And you see, oh, actually, I don't have to play it. You see how he's holding the needle? Those little wings on the side, they allow you to hold the needle. And what he's doing is he is pinching the needle at a depth that corresponds to injury. Yeah, that's a,
There you go.
there you go. Now stop right there. Stop right there. And what we're going to do is now I can give you a little bit of a visualization. You can see that your needle, oops, is right underneath the ligament. And so here you've got your spinal cord, you're right underneath that ligament. From this angle, it's a little hard to see, but if you pick up that camera view controller and go off to the side, wait a minute, I can do that. I can do that from here. There you go. That's a good view.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a cross-section view based on the needle tip perpendicular to the screen. Here's the tip of your needle, and there's the, right there is the SCTL ligament, excuse me, the ligamentum flavum, and you're right there in the space. So if you wanted to go ahead and put your catheter in, it would run down this area right in here.
Mm-hmm.